Okay, so if you've been scrolling online recently, I bet you've seen it. The jet hose. The ads are pretty convincing, aren't they? They show this nozzle turning a regular kind of weak garden hose into a super powerful pressure washer. Cleans everything instantly. Honestly, it looks almost too good to be true. And that's what we're digging into it today. You sent us the source material, a really detailed breakdown, our mission to figure out if this jet hose thing is, legit or just another one of those online scams that pops up and disappears.
Yeah.
I mean, it tries to look real. There's a website, getjoes.com, heaps of glowing reviews, over 1,000, they say, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Seems solid on the surface.
Yeah, the marketing is slick. You can see why it pulls people in. But when you look kind of under the hood digitally, it follows a pattern we see all the time, a classic one, actually. Let's start with what the sources found about the website itself, getjoes.com. The really interesting thing, it's barely a month old.
A month. Wow, okay.
Right. These temporary sites, they just spring up overnight. They run a huge ad campaign, grab the money, and poof, gone.
And the analysis backs that up, doesn't it? The sources mentioned scamadvisor.com gave the site a very low trust score.
Exactly. And that's not just someone's opinion. That score comes from, like, the technical stuff, anonymous hosting, no real registration history. The system flags it automatically. It's a massive digital red flag, even before you read a word of their sales pitch.
Okay, so the foundation's shaky. What about the proof? Those 1,000 glowing reviews.
Ah, yes, the reviews. The sources point out these are strictly on-site verified reviews. Key phrase there is on-site.
Meaning they control them completely.
You got it. It basically means this is our website. We approve the comments. It's incredibly easy to fake those or just, delete any bad ones.
Right, because if the jet house was genuinely good, you'd expect to see real people talking about it elsewhere, wouldn't you?
Precisely. You'd see independent tests on YouTube, reviews on Amazon, maybe Trustpilot, places the seller can't just curate. But for the jet house, the sources say finding that kind of real independent proof is almost impossible.
Which leads us to the actual product. If the digital stuff is faked, what about the thing that arrives in the mail?
Yeah, what do you actually get for your money? According to the source material, what shows up is, well, a flimsy plastic nozzle, low quality. It apparently performs no better than, say, a $10 attachment you could just pick up at your local hardware store. Absolutely zero real pressure washing power.
So much for transforming your hose. Okay, what about that guarantee then? The 30-day money-back promise.
That's the guarantee trap. Looks great on the website, right? But the sources explain it's pretty much useless. Think about it. A guarantee only works if the company's still around and reachable. Good luck trying to get your money back from a temporary website connected to some anonymous domain that might not even exist next month, let alone respond to your emails.
Okay, so pulling this all together for you listening, what's the final word? Based on the brand new website, the terrible trust score, the lack of any real reviews, and the fact the product itself is just, well, cheap plastic, the conclusion seems pretty clear. The jet hose looks very, very likely to be a scam, following that classic online playbook. Honestly, our advice, save yourself the hassle, save yourself the disappointment. Just buy stuff like this from a reputable store you already know and trust.
And maybe stepping back from just this one product, there's a bigger lesson here, right? It's not just about saving, what, $50 on a nozzle? It's about recognizing that pattern, that blueprint they used. It's universal. Remember those three things we found? The flashy ad promising the moon, the brand new temporary website with a terrible score, and zero independent verifiable reviews. If you learn to spot those three specific digital signs, you can probably sidestep almost any product online that seems just a little too good to be true. It doesn't matter what they're selling. Something to keep in mind out there.